Please, can the Barb keep the Queen safe from Diddy's antics? Tell me why, then. Rumors have it that Nicki Minaj was treated like a blunt during Diddy's freakouts. I swear, every day is a fresh, hot catastrophe. But this isn't just a hearsay from the usual sites, says Jaguar Wright. To tell the truth, there has been some validity to some of her statements made in public. Some find it odd that Nicki is regarded as one of the all-time great rappers, that she had a major role in resurrecting female rap, and that she is one of the world's most successful performers with over 100 million records sold. Really, after decades of arduous work, Nicki's success is suddenly credited to Diddy? The streets have also probed a little bit farther, doing in-depth investigations into Nicki's ties to some of the game's characters who are distantly connected to Diddy. They've also discussed Meek Mill, who was allegedly clapping Diddy. They also acquired Lil Wayne, who is connected to Diddy through social media exchanges and past partnerships. It's unclear how close they are to one another even now.
Diddy blog. What's up? As you can see, most definitely, I am here with the youngest, greatest rapper in the game.
Nicki was signed by Wayne's record label, Young Money Entertainment, and together they were known as the king and queen of Young Money. Furthermore, Lil Wayne threatened to beat Nicki's ass if she was queen, and he was king in a video in which Nicki addressed him as such. You know what, honey? Some people are looking at that video again and questioning the legitimacy of Lil Wayne and Nicki's relationship.
Because we know that you're the king and you're the president. I mean, I ain't gonna talk to the king like I talk to the prince. Get it?
I don't know nothing about all that.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know where y'all going with all that, because if you was the real queen, I was the real king.
Oh, you know what?
Off camera, no off record, I'll be hitting that. I'm sorry, you heard me.
And then there's Drake, who has had a strange relationship with Diddy. They got into a public fight in 2014 at a Miami nightclub, during which Diddy slapped Drake. Diddy was outside yelling, "I gave this ninja S, and this ninja stole this ish." I still distinctly remember someone asking me if Nicki and Drake had ever dated. Because, sweetheart, things got so bad, Nicki addressed the rumors herself in a song called Only, which included Chris Brown, Wayne, and Drake. On my life, man, effed safe. She hit the air. I never did anything bad to Wayne or Drake. If I did, I would treat him like a princess and manage him. Remember how Drake also addressed it in his verse? I never effed Nicki since she was with a man when he was rapping, but as soon as that ends, I'll be first in queue. And the other day, while we were driving in her Maybach, I thought, God damn, this is the ideal time. Well, I assume they thought they had the problem figured out. Because let's not forget, Nas and Nicki also dated, but we don't know of any notable relationship between Nas and Diddy aside from their collaboration on the hit song Hate Me Now. Furthermore, Chris Brown, who was once close to Nicki, revealed on social media that she had signed on to his record after giving him a harsh verse. The way that people are suddenly connecting Diddy to relationships is ridiculous, baby. They're returning to the weekend that Chris and Rihanna split up, and we all know what transpired to those who spent that weekend making amends in Diddy's Miami residence. Because these claims are anecdotal, it's critical to approach this material with caution. But Diddy sold Nicki Minaj's tape on the dark web, claims Jaguar Ray.
Freak off tape that just got sold on the dark net, which I know because I monitor, went for $500 million. It had multiple stars in it. Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, Chris Brown, Justin Bieber, Drake.
Jaguar Wright also issued a statement in which he brought up Diddy's prior role as Nicki's manager and his attempts to make her his freak-off girl.
People keep forgetting that Onika's personal manager and mentor is Diddy. People keep forgetting that he created Onika to replace Little Kim so he didn't have to be forced with facing Biggie's legacy all the time because he knew what he had stolen.
Now, when she talks about Jaguar, she doesn't provide any receipts. Instead, she acts as though she has, and for some reason, most of what she says ends up being true.
The first time you heard me say that Sean Combs was a sex trafficker, and you said I was a liar because I was jealous, because I was his girlfriend, because I wasn't successful in the music industry, because I didn't have a hit record, because I didn't live in a mansion, because I didn't have diamonds. You said all of these things about me.
Furthermore, according to Jaguar Wright, Nicki took the now viral video of Diddy and Meek. She asserted that Nicki was reluctant to upload it because of her closeness with Diddy. She did, however, claim that Nicki paid Diddy's previous security after Diddy was taken into custody, and that Nicki did this as payback for Meek.
He's a f***ing Fruit Loop. He Diddy-fied.
This is Philly.
He's a deep fried period. He Diddy-fied. He Diddy-fried. He the Diddy do-I-bop. Meek. Real rap.
You think that audio that they put out was real?
Yeah, that was him. Nicki put that out there. That Nicki recorded that at the freak off in the Calabasas. She been waiting to drop that shit on Meek.
Oh.
She just wasn't gonna tell nobody it was Diddy. But now that Diddy out there, why not?
So then who's the guy who's claiming he recorded it?
Oh, somebody that got paid?
But that wasn't the end of it, my love. Because a number of Nicki's interviews and posts that highlighted DL guys were brought up by other people. When she mentioned that she was being Meek, nobody really understood what she meant because she wasn't being really honest at the time. Guys, do you recall this radio interview? A lot of the people you all want me to be with are false on the low, mentally, physically, and verbally sick, and money cannot buy happiness. I will not name names, and after that, it went on. Because she also spoke with Soulja Boy about this. We just didn't notice her drift earlier. Some individuals recently viewed that video again to observe her wandering. As this user said, at this moment, it's clear that everyone is aware of the person to whom she was alluding. Still, there are certain people and barbs who never fail to let their queen down, no matter what. To be honest, I think they're right when they say Nicki could never be part of that kind of activity. It appears like the internet wants to tarnish Diddy by connecting all of the famous people to him. They now assert that Nicki would have received a Grammy if she had partaked in such revelry and that, despite altering the game for several years, she was not awarded one. Nicki Minaj made mention to a single incident in her statement, saying, "Never forget, the Grammys didn't give me my Best New Artist award when I had 7 songs simultaneously charting on Billboard and bigger first week than any female rapper in the last decade." Generations of people were inspired by her remarks. That should dispel the idea in and of itself that Nicki was Diddy's plaything for girls after all. As this fan pointed out, she was placed on a 6-year blacklist. She showed no interest in radio from roughly 2014 to 2016, and by 2020, she was still at the top of the charts with Doja. If she had been one of Diddy's girlfriends and was just out here trying to achieve, rather than out of this desire, she would have had it easier. I don't think she was involved in that way. She must have heard Meek and Diddy and knows it, in my opinion. Another fan said, "I hate the lies that have been spread about her." What a lie, However, at this point, guys, what are your thoughts on this entire tea? Sincerely, do you guys believe that Nicki was treated unfairly during Diddy's wild parties? And is it possible that Nicki, like she usually does in situations like this, will just share it on her Instagram live? Do any of you know how to proceed? Kindly let me know what you think using the space provided below. Have you decided what to do yet? Kindly offer your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember to follow this link to watch this other incredibly awkward movie as well.